We are gonna be making some lemon butter garlic chicken in the crock pot. This is an easy meal, like I said, that is a go-to in the fall. It's just easy, simple recipe, throw it in and come back to it later and it's amazing. So I'm gonna start off with simple ingredients. Bear with me guys, I could not find my stand for my camera. I just got a magnet stand too, but I can't find my stand after the move, so I gotta find it. So bear with me, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to hold it and do things with one hand. So we're gonna start off with some seasoning. We're gonna do some garlic powder. And with this particular recipe, don't be afraid of the seasonings, guys. And then we're gonna do some onion powder as well. And in here I have some thinly sliced chicken breast. I ended up using 4 chicken breasts and then slicing them thinly, so there's quite a bit of chicken in here. And we have some Kinder's buttery garlic and herb. There we go. Like I said, there's a bunch of seasoning going into this. Kinder's all-purpose. And Kinder's grilled chicken. Okay, and then we're gonna do some paprika, mainly just for color. Okay, and then I'm gonna add some pepper to this as well in just a sec. And then some chicken bouillon, just a little sprinkle of this because there's already quite a bit of salt and seasoning. So let me set you down. And let's add the pepper, our chicken bouillon. All right, guys. As my camera is looking at the ceiling when I did that. So sorry. Next step is we're gonna add half a stick of butter onto the top. You do wanna cut it into little pieces. That way it's all over the chicken, just like that. And then we are going to add a whole juice of a lemon. So I do it in halves. So I'm gonna juice this half in here and then I'm gonna juice the other half. So again, I don't know if this will go on camera. If not, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I was not able to squeeze the lemon on camera. My camera just looks at the ceiling. So I went ahead and squeezed a whole lemon in here. So that gives that the juice. And I use an actual squeezer so that it, one of these, a juicer. I don't know what you call this thing, lemon. I use this so that it keeps the seeds out of my meal. And then we're gonna add a little bit of minced garlic as well. I forgot to say that. I use quite a bit, probably like a tablespoon. There we go. Okay. And then we are going to cover this and I'm gonna set this on high because it's already almost 4 o'clock and I was trying to have this ready by 4:30 and we had a weird day today. We were gonna stay home and clean and we ended up going to the pool and making the best of the day and getting some ice cream at Dairy Queen. So it just was a little hectic and I'm gonna add a little bit of parsley to this too, guys, on top. But yeah, like I said, it was a day, so that's okay. Normally I would cook this on low for 4 to 6 hours, but with these chickens being as thin as they are, I'm gonna have this on high and I'm gonna go ahead and cook it for about 3 hours and then I'm gonna come check on it because about 3/4 of the way through with cooking on this recipe, we're gonna come back in and take some of the juice and add some cornstarch because I want it to be more like a gravy because we serve it with mashed potatoes. So good. So I will be back in a little bit. Guys, I have failed you. You know, I haven't made this recipe in a while, and I thought that I had nailed this. I have totally forgot some steps. Good thing I caught you before we stopped here. So you're actually going to add about a half a cup of chicken broth. Cannot talk. Oh my gosh. See, I'm just messed up today. We'll have off days. All right, chicken broth, half a cup. So sorry. And what I also forgot to show you, goodness gracious, was that we add some lemon on the top of this, just like that. Ta-da! There we go. Looks a lot better. So yes, there's some juice besides the lemon juice and then the lemon slices. So now I'm gonna let this sit for about 3.5 hours, watching it until I feel like it's almost cooked, and then we'll come back and do the cornstarch to thicken this up. All right, y'all, be back later. So we are about 30 minutes out from our food being done. So we are going to take 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. We're gonna take 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and then we're gonna take a little bit of the juice from the crock pot. Now, I learned this the hard way when I first was learning recipes. You have to pre-mix this to the side. Otherwise, it does not like blend well in your crock pot, and then it's disgusting. So make sure you like do this in a separate bowl or dish to completely dissolve it like a gravy or a sauce. Then we're gonna pour this back into the crock pot. All right, so that's all mixed. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna add this in here. I'll scoop out the rest of this here in just a sec. Just mix it around. That way this will thicken the juice, and this will become gravy for our mashed potatoes. Ooh, I'm steaming you guys up. So sorry. But yeah, like I said, we're about 26 minutes out. I'll check back in when it is ready. All right, so our crock pot chicken is ready. And as you can see, the juice has thickened up a little bit. So this is gonna be the gravy for our chicken and mashed potatoes. And I just added a little broccoli to mine. You can also do green beans. There's many ways to make this. And there you go. Garlic, lemon, butter chicken. And thanks for joining us. Like and subscribe. Bye.